A few months ago, I dropped a video talking about Cenat's former cameraman Chris V getting exposed for talking to an underage girl around 2021. I do want to clarify that this is not Chris next door from AMP, as Complex made the mistake of saying this in a now deleted article. Yeah, that lawsuit is gonna hit like crack. But this whole situation blew up from a Twitter thread which this woman, who was underage at the beginning of all this, posted screenshots of messages between them, and in these messages, he clearly asked her age, which she responded with 17. Now, she did lie about her age to him initially, with her friends telling her to say that she was 19 when they met Chris on a video chat website On Me TV. This kind of behavior from girls is honestly weird to me. Just be upfront and honest with people. But this is nothing out of the ordinary. That's why as an adult, you have to do your due diligence and verify stuff like this. But after knowing her age, Chris proceeded to continue communication in a flirtatious manner, which led to some pretty explicit conversation and some insane videos being sent. Mind you, these convos started with banter about playing video games together. So this whole situation blows up and people are cooking Chris online, calling him a predator, and Kai catches wind of it before one of his U-Haul streams where he is visibly emotional. And this is understandable given the fact that he's gone through multiple controversial situations after reaching a huge milestone. Kai responds by cutting all ties with Chris after saying that he received more evidence from the girl, which confirms everything.
Chris, the that helped me with mad of my streams, mad of my tech shit, mad of my shit. Apparently, and it's not even apparent, it's here clear as fucking day. In 2021, he just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old. And it's just fucking annoying when shit happen. And shit come up fucking name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro. Nigga, it gets bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting. I just woke up. I seen this shit on the internet. I looked at it. First thing I did was say, hey, let me sit down and let me get down to the bottom of this to completely confirm everything. I reached out to the person who went online and did all the other shit. I reached out to her and she showed me every single thing. I asked her to confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed, all right? All that shit is confirmed. I'm not associated myself with him. He's not associated with me. I'm not associated with him.
And after the situation, Chris took down all his pictures on Instagram because everybody was cooking him in every comment under every post. And no one heard a peep from him until yesterday when he finally returned with a response. Now, before I get into his response, I do want to stress that Chris is currently 24. I found out that his birthday is on March 4th based on the fact that he was about to turn 18 in March 2018. And he posted a tweet on his birthday in 2018 which confirms it. The girl said that she just turned 17 at the time they began texting in December 2021, which would have made him 21 years old. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to guess that she has a late birthday. These convos went on until March 2022 when he was 22 and she was still 17. That's almost a 5-year age gap. So almost a whole year passed when she was still 17 and he was 22 years old. Just think about how crazy that is. I saw a lot of sick folks in the comments of my last video defending this man, which is insane in itself. So in Chris's emotional response, he admits to his wrong by saying, I know my actions weren't perfect, but I want to make clear that the conversations shown to y'all weren't in their full context and have missing pieces in an attempt to make me look like someone I'm not. Never has my character hinted at this kind of behavior, nor do I stand for that type of predatory behavior. So I made this video to explain my point of view and explain how this came from me simply being immature for my age, and I understand I made a mistake, but that doesn't define who I am, and I'm not the person I was made out to be. Man, you could have just took 2 seconds to do spell check and check your grammar because this was just all over the place. In the video, he basically says that the internet is missing some facts about the situation. He was 21, we knew this. She was 17, we knew this. He was a sophomore in college and she was a freshman, so he didn't see anything wrong with them engaging in those types of conversations.
I was setting up the U-Haul stream that day. I got a text about it. I'm reading everything that's being said about me. I'm like, bro, what is going on right now? Like, I don't know how to feel, like none of that, right? So I literally just get in my car and drive to the apartment I was staying at, put myself into a ball and laid on the couch and just read everything that was being said about me. I don't know, it was a very, very dark time for me, at least. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know anything. As for the situation, the world, the internet and the world in a sense thinks I'm this predator and I'm I'm not at all. At the time, I was 21 years old. She was 17 years old. I understand why you guys were frustrated and upset that that was even a thing. It took me a while to understand that, like, until I say my side, y'all won't understand what actually happened. At this time, in 2021, I'm 21 years old, and she was 17. But at the time, I was a sophomore in college and she was a freshman. So these are things that, like, at first I didn't know, but over time, like, talking to her, I got to know, right? So it changed, like, my mindset about talking to her, if that makes sense. Like, she was in college. We were both in college. She was just a grade under me. I didn't see a problem with me talking to her, right? I graduated high school at 19 years old. So I didn't see a problem with me talking to her because of the fact that she was in college.
Chris then goes on to say that one mistake doesn't define him and says that he regrets it because of everything that he lost.
That happening isn't what defines me, but what I do after is. So I wanted to just simply explain to y'all, like, that's literally the only reason I continued talking to her at all, was because of the fact that we were both in college. That's never been my character. I've worked my ass off to get to where I was at. I put in the most work I've ever put in my life for everything to just disappear over something that I was just too dumb and young to understand what was actually going on. It was just a great feeling of being able to do something great with people you actually care about. And I don't know, it hurt that was taken from me. And in a way, I gotta blame myself because I took it from myself in a way too.
Now, a lot of people don't admit they're wrong, so I'll give him a point for that one, but I still think he's weird. My main issue with how he moved in the situation is him knowing that this girl lied about her age to him and he continued to pursue her. Then on top of that, he sent freaky messages to her. Remember, she was still 17 when he turned 22. In the final part of his response, he basically asked for another job because as far as working online goes, he's basically unemployed.
I will leave all my work contacts below. Anyone that needs help, stream setups, streaming, IRL streaming, whatever it may be, feel free to contact me below. And yeah, we can work, we can figure something out. But yeah, I'm tired of keeping my head down. Like, I've always been somebody that, like, is just ready to work. So
yeah, I don't know how we tell him, but as far as getting another job in the streaming space, he may be cooked. He might have to find some gigs on Fiverr or Upwork or something, because why would a streamer willingly employ someone who has been in controversy of this nature? You know how bad that could look on them? But that's all I gotta say about the situation. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.